try to have Ben Ostman on the show, because we have a lot of things to talk about, a lot of stuff to catch up on with what's going on in the news. So we got to have Ben do his thing here. So we're going to be doing that real soon. So Ben Osan, we're going to have him on, but I'm going to inspire him. I'm really thinking of inspiring. If he can't make our show, I think he ought to record something on. I think he needs to do a podcast. I really do. Even if it's just 15 minutes, do a 15-minute statement. Tell me what you think, and let me upload it to my computer, and then I'll replay it on my show if he can't make it to an interview. I'm going to give him that suggestion when we get on. All right, that's it. That's what's coming up on Spreaker. And if you like what you have on the show, if you want to know where these people are at, just go to my Spreaker public site, where I have everything. And it's very, very simple. And all you really got to do, and I say this all the time when I'm on the air. I say this all the time. And even Ed Delgado does too, because this is my favorite part, to promote cross-promote our followers, all the people who broadcast. And I like to give them some acknowledgement on the air, especially those are the ones I listen to the most. And the ones that I try to get listen to their show, and because Spreaker's a community, and I like to cross-promote other Spreaker people, and you want to find all these great people like Debbie Scott and all that. Just go into my Spreaker public site, go into where I'm following, or even the followers, and there's a whole armload of lists here. Of people that broadcast, they have great programs, and have great music on there. Even if they don't podcast, they usually listen. And we have I have a whole crop full of followers. And these are people that listen. You got Beyond the Strange. That's another one like David Scott. We have King David Jazz. That's another smooth jazz channel. OBFSU, our Big Fat Soft Underbelly. These are all here. You can find them right here on my site. And all you got to do is get on Spreaker and type in GJRB Online Network. It should take you right into it when you go into the search engine. You go into Spreaker, www.spreaker.com, and hit GJRB Online Network. It'll take you right to my social site page. It'll take you right to this page. And or just I'm the Radio Maniac. If you follow me on Twitter, I'm the Radio Maniac. It'll take you there too through the live broadcast. You can catch my live broadcast right there. And you can also get on the Facebook. You follow me on Facebook, you can get there. But otherwise, it's www.spreaker.com/user/5120525. And you'll find every one of the Spreaker people that I follow that broadcast, like Spaced Out Radio and Mike Myers and OBFSU and Huber, all of them, they're on here. And you can catch their program. I got some great preachers on here too, like Reverend Dr. Sean Green, Michael Greener. I never listened to him. He's fabulous. We can't forget Snarky Ozzy Jarvis from Cocoa, Oregon. She had an interesting program at night. She plays some great rock, and she kind of lets it loose, kind of fun. Robin Lynn, we got Web Radio, but I don't think they're broadcasting anymore. And a group that we've been playing called Perfidious Millennium. And then this is a French group, I think. And they usually have music and episodes and stuff on, but they don't have anything on their site right now. They're another one I follow that play music, and they're absolutely incredible. So you'll find them there. Fairly simple. Excuse me. They have the best stuff here. So so just listen. This is great. Because I believe that this is the future of radio. I say it over and over again. I say it on my shows. Future radio is right here on Spreaker. Spreaker. You can do your own show. I mean, really. And if you want to follow me, just go ahead and start your own page and start your own radio show, because it's fabulous. I mean, you get 15 minutes, you get, do some stuff, and who knows, maybe you'll get real good, and you'll want to increase your time and everything. Got some great specials always going on. Spreaker, Spreaker, Spreaker with an R. Spreaker, and broadcast to the world. Yeah. All right, let's see. I'm not going to do a sports page. I don't have time. So I'm going to bring back sports page. I'm working on that right now. I'm already working on a new show. I've already planned on starting a new season on that one, because I don't think sports page had a season. But we're going to start a season on sports page, and it'll be coming back in March, talking about preseason baseball. I think one of the new players just signed a new deal yesterday, which I'm going to talk about. So some various things we're gonna be doing. We're gonna talk about all kinds of sports. So tune into the sports page updates, and we'll have those back on coming shows. We're gonna be on the air next week. As a matter of fact, I will give you our program schedule. But first, it's time to take a look at our weather on the 5. One more time, take a look at what's happening in Clinton, Iowa. Just right here in our homestead, right here at our Spreaker Studios, here on GJRB Online. See what's going on right here in Clinton before we close out our show for today. Let's see what we got here. Oh, looking at it right now, and I'm thinking as soon as it goes up, there we go. High expected to be about 35 today. Only made it to 33. Our winds are out of the north at 4 miles per hour, gusting to 5, so it's not all that windy. It's kind of nice out. Looking at the radar, clear all the way through Fulton. So we're kind of nice there, partly cloudy. It's still light outside at 5:46, believe it or not. It's really great. Our barometric pressure standing at 30.14 inches. We have visibility at 10 miles. 25 degrees on the dew point, 70% relative humidity. Let's take a look at our Clinton forecast right now. For tonight, 40% chance of precipitation. We have snow showers early. Low 18, winds northwest at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tomorrow, 10% precipitation again, cloudy, high 31, winds north at 10 to 15. And then tomorrow night, a 20% chance of precipitation again, low near 15. And we're just, like I said before, I just sent a message to one of the meteorologist friends here, wondering when the heck we're going to get decent weather. When are we going to get that spring in there? When are we going to get some of that nice weather we're supposed to get? Didn't get a reply on that one. Imagine that. But anyhow, that's the way it's going to be, I guess, for now. Oh, well. But, I think we're going to get better. It's just a matter of time, just a matter of time. Like I said, I was looking at posting on Facebook. People send me a picture of Punxsutawney Phil, the groundhogs, and sitting in snow, with holding up a sign that said, "I lied." I lied. Because what is that? Maybe he's a politician. He promised spring and he lied. He lied. He said we were going to have early spring. We didn't have no early spring. What, are you kidding me? Anyhow, here's what's coming up in the next couple of days. Taking a look at Sunday. AM clouds, sunshine, not too bad, 17. Oh boy. Monday, cold snap comes through again. Mostly sunny, high 8 degrees. 16 degrees on Tuesday, partly cloudy. It's going to get up to 22 on Wednesday with mostly sunny skies. And then Thursday, it's up to 29. That's a heat wave. Yeah, Thursday. PM snow showers, though. So you have some snow showers in the evening, low 19 on Thursday. And then on Friday, it's going to get up to 34. Inching up with some more snow showers in the morning. And then Saturday next week, 36 degrees. Ooh, that's balmy compared to what we've had. Yeah, it's getting up there, folks. It's trying. 36 degrees with partly cloudy skies, and next Sunday, snow showers come in again with a high of only 32. So that's what's coming up over the next 10 days. And that's weather on the fives. Weather on the fives, 25 and 45 minutes past the hour on all music shows, 25 and 55 on all talk shows here on GJRB Online. Coming up next week, some of the programs we got on the air. I'm going to have another Gary Russell program on Way Overdue. Also overdue on the Best of the Gary Russell program. I'm going through some clips for that show. Don't know when that will be on at this point, not yet. I'm working on that one. The Best of the Gary Russell program over the past couple of months will probably be on the air sometime within the months of March and April. So watch for that. Coming up next week, radio, television, and movie classics next Friday, trivia, music, oldies. We'll be taking a look at the retro prime time. Back to TV in Saturday night TV lineup in the summer of 1968. And we're going to do a profile on Ronnie Shell. You know him as the guy who plays Duke Slater on Gomer Pyle USMC. He also played on the TV series about a couple of radio disc jockeys called Good Morning World, something like that. Anyway, yeah, we're going to do a feature on him. And Americana, which was and is no more, we're going to talk about a few things that women might identify with, like rubber curlers. We'll talk about that. What other things we're going to talk about? Oh yeah, we'll talk about some games that we don't play anymore. So that's coming up. Americana, which wasn't, is no more, and we'll talk about some more old cars. Always talking about the Packard and the Oldsmobile, stuff like that. So tune in next week for radio, television, and movie classics. I'm going to play some old movie trailers, and I think I was working on another one for our next show, which I think was going to be the top 20 movies, grossing movies, top movies of the next year we're going to do, which I think is 1960. So always good trivia. And I got some new trivia questions too. I found a new trivia bank with some new trivia questions. And I can also participate in this and also do trivia questions. So it's going to be fun. I'm going to see if we can get some of those people to come over and listen to radio, television, and movie classics. So it's going to be fun. We're going to really, really dig in and do some really honest, to by God, hardcore trivia. So you're going to want to tune in for radio, television, and movie classics in the coming months. I'm telling you right now. Also coming up, Radioland. I'm working on that Radioland. Got a couple of really good shows, including a show called My Friend Irma, which I don't remember all that well. But we're going to talk about that. You're going to want to check that out. My Friend Irma. And the thousands of old radio programs I got for you, including Blondie. We got an episode of Blondie. I've got a couple of mystery shows. And wrapping it up with some science fiction with Dimension X and X-1. So you'll want to coming up on Radioland. I'm working on that one sometime in March. So tune in for that. Radioland right here on GJRB. Some of the programs coming up in the coming months. And, of course, up and coming. I'm working on a brand new show. I've got a whole crop of new music. And we're going to be having up and coming, returning to the airwaves sometime in April. So those are some of the programs coming up. And don't forget, you never know when you're going to hear GJRB Online because we're spontaneous now. That means you never know when we'll be on the air. Okay, never know when. It could be any time, any day. Lori and I are planning a show, so you never know when you're going to hear a radio program on GJRB. So watch for postings on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, Pinterest, and also on Convo and MeWe. So just to let you know, those are the places that you can hear, that you can find out when we're going to be on the air next. Okay? Just so that you know what you'll find here. Because I got a really good lineup of programs and some really good shows to play for you. So you're going to want to tune into this broadcast. This radio station, this radio network. because I have some of the neatest stuff for you. Some of the neatest programs. And then tomorrow, don't forget, the Best of Jazz live at 3 o'clock Central Time, 4 o'clock East, 1 o'clock Pacific. And we got some really good jazz for you tomorrow with Thelonious Monk and Dizzy Gillespie. A few really good stuff from Ramsey Lewis. Remember Ramsey Lewis? Ramsey Lewis Trio. So you're going to want to check that program out. That's going to be fantabulous. Starting tomorrow at 3 o'clock Central, right here on GJRB Online for all that good stuff. Okay? And I think this is appropriate for the end of this program. This artist, his name is Sean Holiday. Seth Holiday, I'm sorry, not Sean. Seth Holiday. And it's going to close out our show for today here on GJRB Online. I want to thank you all for tuning into the show. And hope you enjoyed the program wherever you're listening to, wherever you're listening across America. I always have pleasure bringing you some great programs here on Spreaker. And I'm always glad that you are out there listening. And even though we only have maybe one listener today, through the whole broadcast, and that was Blake Myers. I know that a lot of people will tune in or listen to the on-demand podcast after I get done. You can do that. If you're just tuning in, if you just found us live right now and we're going off the air, just stick around. Okay? Hit that like button. If you like the show, stick around, because when I go off the air, just refresh your browser and hit part 1. Hit the play on part 1. And you can listen to this show from the very beginning. You know, the weather might be a little off because I'm just doing the weather as current. But you hear some new music. You hear some new stuff. So, you know, what other place can you get this than GJRB? And, you know, I love doing this program. I love playing the music for you folks. So, you know, tune in and, you know, listen to the show back. I usually listen to my own shows back. I do. I try to. Because I think that maybe I need to listen to it back to see if I critique myself. I usually do that. But, you know, just find out what you think of the show. Gonna leave you with Goodbye My Friend, Seth Holiday. That's it for me. Have a great night, everyone. So long. Have your best night ever. We'll see you tomorrow for the Best of Jazz at 3. Until then, good night, everyone. You never know when GJRB is going to be on the air. More programming, more often, on the internet, on GJRB. This is the GJRB Online Network.